What's going on, guys? Welcome to an Infinite Warfare video. In today's video we're talking about the epic variant of the KBAR-32 that would be the Invective. This is the first of a series coming out on my channel where I plan to, well, it's going to be tough, but I plan to unlock all of the epic variants in this game at some point or another between both mine and Runman's accounts. And I'm going to cover them all on this channel for you, talk about what's great about the epic variants, what's not so great, which epic variants you should be really trying for and saving your salvage to unlock, and which ones you should stay away from. In today's video, like I said, we're looking at the KBAR-32 Invective. I was fortunate enough to unlock this one with one of my free supply drops that I got for purchasing the season pass. So this was one of the first epic variants I unlocked. When I first saw it, I was super excited. I was like, oh my god, this thing looks so badass. If you did not know, I will put up the stats and what has changed, the weapon traits of the KBAR-32 Invective up on the screen. First up, you have Jawbreaker, which gives you bonus headshot damage, reducing the damage towards the legs, which is, of course, the epic trait. And for your common trait that comes on it free of charge is the stability trait, which reduces your recoil and stacks with foregrip. Now, this looked really awesome to me. When I first got this weapon, I was super excited. I was beyond joyful. I was like, yes, I can shoot people and get like two shot headshots or something like that. This thing is going to be badass. I'm like, I never shoot at people's legs anyways. Who actually sits there and aims at people's legs? This isn't going to be a big problem for me. This is going to be a super easy weapon to use. It's going to be so much better than the standard KBAR, and I could not have been more wrong, guys. Yesterday, I was planning to put this video out yesterday, but I decided to do some extensive testing. I played with it in-game, and it felt kind of wonky to me, and I was like, well, this is kind of strange. I'm like, it feels like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It felt like I was getting less damage towards the legs 100%, but the headshot bonus damage really didn't seem to be there. And I was like, well, this is a very strange weapon. I better do some extensive testing. So I had to wait for Runman to get home, and then we did some testing last night, and what we found is astonishing. This weapon is so bad. It's not worth it in the slightest. So first things first, we tested out the headshot multiplier. So we tested out how many shots it takes to kill with headshot at point blank, at close range, medium range, and long range with the standard base variant KBAR-32. We tested how many shots it takes to get a headshot with the base variant with hollow point equipped, which of course increases the damage of your headshots. And then finally, we tested how many shots it takes to get a headshot at each of those ranges with the variant, with the Invective Epic Variant. So here are the results. The base weapon can get a 4-shot headshot at point blank through medium range, and then when you hit long range, it drops off to a 6-shot headshot. The base variant with hollow point, with the attachment that grants you higher damage to a headshot, you can get a 3-shot kill at point blank and at close range. At medium range and long range, it's a 4-shot kill. Now here's the thing, the Invective Epic Variant is the exact same as the base variant with hollow point. You get a 3-shot kill at point blank and at close range, medium range and long range you get a 4-shot headshot. So it's basically the same bonus as putting hollow point on your weapon. So you're basically saving yourself a slot. You no longer have to put hollow point on your weapon to make it as good as the Invective already is. Now, I know you're probably thinking this, it's in your head right now. You're like, okay, I know how to make this weapon the best. You're like, yes, this is going to be great. We can take the epic Invective variant and we can put hollow point on it, and then it'll be like the best of both worlds. Wrong. The hollow point attachment is not available on the epic Invective. You can't get hollow point on this weapon. So essentially, you're getting a free hollow point that you cannot stack. You cannot stack with hollow point because there is no hollow point attachment for the KBAR-32 Invective. You just can't put it on. So essentially, you're getting the same bonus as a base variant with hollow point without having to equip hollow point. You also get that little bit of reduced recoil, which of course will reduce your recoil a little bit. I didn't test the recoil personally. I didn't really know how to test the recoil. I didn't want to go all crazy in depth and try and get some crazy recoil pattern plotting or anything like that. For the recoil, it does seem like it is taking a little bit of the recoil away, but it's nothing drastic. It's not even as much as the foregrip will take away. So it's not that great. It's not that beneficial. It's basically just a free hollow point and a free half of a grip. Now here's the negative side of this weapon. We also tested the leg damage and how many shots it takes to kill with the base variant and with the epic variant on legs at point blank, close range, medium range, and long range. So the base variant, you're going to get a shot, you're going to get a kill on the legs if you shoot a person in the legs 4 times at point blank or close range, if you shoot them 5 times at medium range, or 6 times at long range. Now here is what the invective does. This is kind of scary. The invective will get a 4-shot kill at point blank, a 5-shot kill at close range, 5-shot kill at medium range, and a 7-shot kill at long range. So at long ranges, at medium ranges, this weapon is worse than the standard KBAR-32 variant. The standard, like, base variant, you're way better off just using the base instead of going with the invective. Does it change anything else? The only other thing that is changed with this epic variant is the optic itself. The standard KBAR-32 has a crosshair hovering optic for its iron sight, whereas this weapon has a little lambda, it has a little point. It's bright blue, it actually blends into more environments than I would like, and it's kind of hard to use. I guess it's pointed up because you're supposed to be aiming for headshots and it's supposed to be reminding you of that, but it's really just an aesthetic and it's not going to change the weapon at all. So there's no real benefit to using this weapon, and I would highly recommend that you stay away from it. It's not worth the 4,000 salvage plus however much extra salvage it's going to cost you to get up to this epic variant. So I was super excited when I got this weapon. I was ecstatic. I was like, yes, this is going to be great. I'm going to be able to get my headshots so easily with this weapon. Not the case. It's much more beneficial to you to use the base KBAR-32 and put hollow point on it. Maybe try out another variant, like a rare or a legendary variant of the KBAR-32 that's going to grant you a bonus in some other area, because this weapon is honestly a step down from the base variant because it's going to take extra shots to kill in the legs, and you can make the base variant just as good as this by equipping a hollow point and a foregrip. That is it for my first epic weapon variant review, I guess. That's a mouthful. I'm going to have to figure out a way to say that in the future. But KBAR-32 Invective was my first epic that I unlocked. I also have the EMC Avalanche, so expect to see an epic review on that one very soon. I also plan to do a story mode or a campaign review of the game, because I did kind of review the multiplayer a couple times, and I gave my opinion about the multiplayer in this game. And my word is very strong there, but I did just complete the campaign. If you were present during the stream today, you might have known that. I will link the stream, both parts of the stream. It took me 2 parts, like 3-hour streams each, to complete the campaign. So I'll link both parts of the stream in the card in the top right corner. Check that out when you have the time. But I will be doing a full campaign review or story review or whatever of this game, and telling you guys what I think about the game itself in the future. So look for that Infinite Warfare video on the horizon. I've also got lots of Modern Warfare Remastered stuff, lots of Infinite Warfare stuff. I'm going to be grinding. I'm going to be trying to get some other epic variants to review. Which weapon would you like me to review first? Because I am saving up salvage, and I can spend that salvage at some point on a specific weapon, but I need a general consensus in the community. I need you guys to tell me which weapon you want to see the epic review of, so that I can start working towards it. I need everybody to agree on one specific weapon. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more daily gaming goodness, and I'll see you guys on the next one.